All right, so for this assignment, I'm going to read through the short reading here with you. I will talk about the important things for you to take away from this. And then afterwards, I'll talk about these questions a little bit as well. So, this is about environmental disturbance. Often we discuss the disturbances caused by humans, anthropogenic changes. What you should notice here is that this is bolded. That tells you it's a vocabulary word that's going to be important for you to know and remember. And it's also going to be important in the questions later on. So, again, anthropogenic changes are changes caused by humans. In fact, the planet can also cause ecosystems to change naturally. So, not all changes are anthropogenic and caused by humans. Some changes happen naturally. They would happen with humans or without humans, regardless. Plate tectonics are a large contributor to a changing environment. Volcanoes and earthquakes can completely alter a landscape, and these would be changes that are not anthropogenic. These would be changes that would happen regardless of if humans were here or not. Throughout history, shifting tectonic plates have also caused continents to change temperature. Generally, natural disruptions are categorized into three groups. And again, we notice that these three groups are bolded. That tells you that they are important vocabulary words that you'll need to know and know the difference between all three of these vocabulary words. So, first we have periodic changes. These are changes that happen regularly. We can easily predict them. We know when they're going to happen. For example, ocean tides. We know when these are going to happen. They happen regularly, periodically. Episodic changes are changes that occur with some predictability and are often grouped into episodes. For example, volcanic eruptions. These are somewhat predictable, but not exact. We typically have a range. Maybe this one's going to erupt in the next 100 years or something like that. So it's not exactly predictable, but there is some there. That's episodic. Random, these are changes that occur with no predictability. So, for example, lightning strikes. We don't know when or where lightning is going to strike, it's more random. The ability for organisms and ecosystems to adapt to these changes is dependent upon their level of resistance and resilience. So, again, two important vocabulary words you're going to need to know the difference between. Resistance is a measurement of how much disturbance an ecosystem can handle without changing, whereas resilience is how quickly the ecosystem can recover after a change. So, again, resistance is how much disturbance can happen without the environment changing before it changes. Resilience is okay, we've had a lot of disturbance, it's caused a huge change in the environment. How quickly is it going to recover and go back to that climax community? According to the intermediate disturbance hypothesis, species biodiversity in an ecosystem is maximized when ecological disturbances are neither too rare nor too frequent. When disturbances are too frequent, few organisms are able to adapt and survive. When disturbances are too rare, dominant species monopolize the ecosystem and less competitive species die off. So it's saying that we do need disturbances. It's just one of those things where we can't have too many and we can't have too few. And we see that on the graph over here. On the y-axis, we have species diversity, and on the x-axis, we have the level of disturbance. And with a medium level of disturbance, we see a peak here in species diversity.